AudioJungle.
Welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews. I, of course, am Eric, and today, as you probably have guessed, I'm reviewing this guy. This is the M5 electric scooter from microgo. This is an excellent scooter, very affordable, but with all the features that you would possibly want in an electric scooter. So let's talk about what's so awesome about this guy, why I love it, and why it's definitely a product that I would recommend. First of all, you've got this really large rubberized base, easy to stand on when you're riding down the road. And over the course of this review, you're going to see footage of me riding this all over my neighborhood, on the sidewalk, and on the street. Although technically you're never supposed to ride it on the street. But you'll see some footage of me so you can see it in action and just see how easy it is and how much fun it is. But yeah, you've got this great rubberized base, really nice base. You also see you've got that kickstand right there, so when you're not using it, kickstand goes down. You've got these nice rubber grips on the handle here, nice grip. You've got several controls here on the handle. First of all, you've got this right thumb button, and that's your acceleration, and then you've got a left thumb button, and that is a power brake for the front wheel. Not your main brake. Your main brake is the brake bar here, and this is on the rear wheel. So that's the brake you're going to use most of the time for general stopping. If you need to stop really quickly, then you could apply that and at the same time apply the power brake to the front to really stop fast. You've also got your little bell here if you need to use that. Those are all of your controls. Generally speaking, all work really great. I do kind of wish that the throttle was a little bit closer to the grip. It can be a reach for someone with small hands like me, or you just have to move your hands in a little bit more. But I'm able to use it without any issues. It works really well. Just if I were designing it myself, I'd maybe have it a little bit closer to the grip, but it works. You also got this great display to start the scooter. All you do is long press this button here, and that powers it up. And when you do that, you get your battery level, so you know how much power you have left in the scooter, which is great. And this scooter can go up to about 20-ish, 23 miles, just depending on your weight and how fast you're going. But it goes a very long distance, which is awesome. You also have your speed here, so you'll see your speed, and you have 3 different modes, and you press this once to switch between the modes. And basically all the modes do is cap the maximum speed. So when you're first starting out, you might want to start in the basic. Then as you get used to it, allow yourself to go faster, and then once you're a pro, you can just always leave it in quote-unquote sport mode, which just basically allows you to go as fast as it'll go. And at the fastest, you can get up to around 18 to 19 miles per hour, which is pretty darn fast, pretty powerful device. It does also have cruise control. When you have that operating, the way that works is if you go the same consistent speed for about 10 seconds, then the cruise control kicks in. Now, when you're on the street, because you're constantly slowing down and speeding up, you're not really going to use that very much. But if you go somewhere where you have a long raceway, then it is cool to have, so that you don't have to continue using the throttle or pushing the throttle. Now, you can connect to this with your phone, with the app, in order to change modes and see some information on your phone. It's really not necessary, and I had a hard time connecting with my Android phone, but I used an iPhone and it connected right away, which is kind of typical because Android can be difficult to program for because there's so many different Android phones. So sometimes Android apps seem to not work as well as iPhone apps with stuff like this, but the iPhone app connected right away with no problems at all, and just gives you some extra things to look at, and it records like your route if you want it to, and things like that. Keeps records of your distance, things like that. But anyway, if you double tap this, you can turn that headlight on there. So you just double tap, and that turns the headlight on. Of course, it's daylight right now, so you can't see, but you'll see I got some footage where you could see it's a really bright light. It does a really good job of lighting your pathway. If you're riding this at night, it will light the path ahead of you so you can see where you're going, as well as make sure other people can see you too. You also have a brake light, not a brake light really, but a tail light, a little red tail light, so if anyone is coming up behind you, they'll be able to see that light and know that you're there as well. Which is great. Other than that, you also have these have LEDs down on the bottom here, blue LEDs, which light up during the day. Not very visible, but at night, really visible. Have both. It just looks cool, but also so drivers can see you or pedestrians can see you. So really great aesthetics as far as that goes. Now the tires are solid rubber tires. The advantages of that is you don't have to worry about them, hitting a nail or something and busting, which is great. Tires with airs in them tend to do a little bit, give you a little bit extra cushion in terms of not feeling bumps and stuff as much. But this does have a suspension built into the front there to help absorb some of those bumps as well. Now, when you're riding any scooter, you are going to feel the bumps. It's not a Mercedes, but it does a good job. I mean, our sidewalks, like anybody's sidewalks, there's lots of unevenness and cracks and stuff, and I had no problem even going pretty fast, going over those bumps, and wasn't too big of a deal. Worked really well for me. Now, when you want to take this somewhere, really easy. You've got this little latch right here that kind of locks into place, and you just press down on that, and then the handle folds down, and when it folds down, it then locks into into this notch, and then you can just lift up the bar and carry it where you need to carry it. And then when you get where you need to go, you're ready to go again. You press this again to pull out of that notch, and then lift up the handle, and then it locks into place, and you're good to go. Another little bonus feature that this has, which is just kind of a cool thing, right here on the handle, there is a USB port. So if you happen to be riding this and your phone battery is almost dead and you really need your phone, you can plug your phone into this and charge it. Now, they don't recommend using that on a regular basis, and my dog, I think, is about to come help me review this. You going to help me review this? This is my dog, Lonnie. She's going to help me review the scooter. She'd ride it if she could, I'm sure. But yeah, you don't want to use this all the time because obviously it's using battery power that's meant for your scooter. But in a pinch, in an emergency situation, if you needed to, you could use that. Yeah, that's basically all there is to say about it. This is a really excellent scooter. I was really impressed. It's really fast. It's a lot of fun. It works great. It's very easy to use and simple to use. You just stand on it, push off, and start going, press that throttle, and it takes off. And like I said, it can go, I had it going 18 miles per hour with no issue at all. I know someone who has has a scooter that has the air tires, and with the air tires, those don't hold weight as well. And he's kind of a big guy, so even though his scooter is supposed to be able to go that fast, it doesn't go that fast. He can only get it up to around 15 or 16. But on this one, he used this one, and on this one, he was able to get it up to 18 just like I can. And that's just another advantage of having rubber tires. Weight is not such a big deal. This will hold, I think it's rated for up to around 260 pounds. So big weight range for older teens into adults. It can handle that without any issues at all. It's just a very well-made scooter. Works really well. A lot of fun as far as just riding it to have fun, as well as if you want to use it to get around and go places, you can use it for that as well. And easy to carry, portable as far as folding it up, and if you need to move it somewhere, easy to do that as well. Anyway, yeah, definitely, if you're in the market for a scooter, I would highly recommend you consider this M5 microgo M5 electric scooter. Really excellent product. Anyway, it is available on Amazon as well as on the AOVO store. I think I'm saying that right. And I'll have links to the scooter on both of those sites in the description below. You can click those links. You can read what other people have said about it and pick one up for yourself. And that's going to be it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you know anyone who might be interested in this product, share this video with them. If you have any questions, anything I failed to answer, feel free to post in the comments below. I'll do my best to get back to you as quickly as I can. Don't forget to favorite this playlist, keep up with future product reviews, or go ahead and just subscribe to my channel and keep up with all my videos. Anyway, that's going to be it until next time. So be safe and be happy.